Hi bosses, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for online business owners to learn how to simplify their marketing and create more balance in their day-to-day schedule without being chained to their desk 24/7. In today's video, I want to discuss habit shifts, but not just any old shifts. I want to specifically zone in and discuss mindset shifts to help you stay focused. Now, whether you're really big into mindset or you're not into mindset at all, I know that this video is really going to help you because I personally didn't understand the importance of mindset until I started running my own business. And regardless of whether you are a full-time business owner or a part-time business owner, it becomes really important to enforce these mindset shifts that are not just good for business, but that are also good for our mental health, our finances, and our productivity as well. Because when you are your own boss, there's only you. And it can be so easy to go off on a tangent and go down these thought spirals of self-doubt and comparison and imposter syndrome. So it becomes really important to have these foundational mindset shifts in place. That's why today's video is going to dive into the 4 main mindset shifts I think that you need to have in order to keep your focus. But before we get into that, if you want more tips and tricks on how to use your mindset to help you stay focused in your business and in your life, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to be notified every Tuesday when I post a new video. Okay, so diving into mindset shift number 1 out of 4, and the first one is don't give up. So whenever you start something new, whenever you start a new project or you start a new program or a new online course, you start off feeling really excited, really confident, and you just feel so good. This is also how you might feel at the start of a new year, a new quarter, or even just the start of a new month or a new week. You know, you have all these projects and tasks and goals that you're excited to get done. But what's going to happen over time is that you're going to dip and your confidence and your enthusiasm is going to decrease. And you're going to end up feeling really frustrated because things won't go your way all the time. And let's be honest, it's business. But let me know in the comments if that sounds familiar. So your confidence and enthusiasm is way lower than when you first started out at the start of that new week or the start of that new month. And if you decide not to be a successful business owner, then what you're going to do at this point is just give up. You are going to completely abandon ship. You are going to stop all of your progress that you've made so far, and you're going to do one of a few different things. So here are some examples of things that people do when they get to this point.
Oh, this program just isn't working, so I'm going to pay for a new one. Or, I know, I might just start a podcast. Or I might start a new YouTube channel. Or I might start a new series on IGTV. Or I might start doing Facebook Lives.
You're basically just going to give up and you're going to keep starting something new so you can get back to that place when you knew your confidence and enthusiasm were both really high, but it's not real. But successful business owners don't give up, and you are a successful business owner. So when you get to this point when you want to give up and you think things are really hard, guess what you're going to do? You're going to keep going. You are going to go up and up and up and up from that dip, and I promise you, you will see the success that you deserve. There are going to be lots of challenges and speed bumps along your journey from going from busy to boss. But you need to believe in your mind that you will not give up. Make that a non-negotiable. Okay, mindset shift number 2 out of 4 is your attitude. Now, the basis of mindset work and why it is so important is because if you have the right thoughts, then you will take the right actions. And if you take the right actions, that's when you'll get the results that you want. So there are 2 attitude shifts that I really want you to have that are really going to help with your mindset. The first is you are responsible for the growth of your business. You. Only you. And this is empowering. You need to feel empowered that the actions that you are creating for yourself every single day are leading you towards the growth that you want to see in your business. And the second attitude shift is that you don't need to ask for permission. Because when you ask permission-based type questions, and you'll know when you're asking these types of questions, deep down, you already know what the answer is. You don't have to ask permission for everything because usually the answer is already within you. You know what's best for you, you know what's best for your people, and you know what's best for your business. I hope you are loving this so far. We are officially halfway through, so let me know in the comments which of these mindset shifts you've loved the most so far. Number 1 or number 2? Let me know in the comments. Okay, moving on to mindset shift number 3 out of 4. Make decisions in a smarter way. Now, what do I mean by this? Making decisions has the potential to paralyze you from getting the results that you want in your business. And if you let the process of making decisions paralyze you, you're not going to get very far, and as well, your brain is going to burn out, and we definitely don't want that for you. So I don't want you to think things, and instead, I want you to make gut calls. I want you to make split decisions. So when you find yourself in decision mode, I want you to set a timer for a few seconds, and in that time frame, you have to make a decision. Make the decision, roll with it, and do not look back. I also want you to ask yourself, what is the simplest thing that I can do right now? Because that's the beauty of making decisions. You can always go back and improve them or change them. They're flexible. Another question I want you to ask yourself when you're making decisions is, can I delegate this? And if I can't delegate this, how can I simplify this? You don't have to do everything by yourself, and you don't have to make things more complicated than they already are. Choose to do things and set timelines based on what makes you feel the most comfortable. Another good thing to do, and I do this in my morning routine, is write out what you're actually worried about. Write out what's coming up for you, and usually you'll find you might end up making a decision that way as well. There are lots of different ways to come up with solutions. That doesn't mean keeping everything in your head, because if it's in your brain, it's going to exhaust you. So get it out of your brain and it will help you make a solution. Okay, and finally, mindset shift number 4 out of 4. Focus on data over drama. This is a big one. We all have choices every single day, but if you make decisions based on drama instead of data, then it's gonna slow you down. So drama in our businesses can look like 3 different types of personas, and the point I really want to make here is that if you get stuck in any of these different personas, the cycle will keep going and going and going, and there is no way that you'll be able to prioritize data over drama if you're constantly stuck in this drama cycle. So some examples of this are playing the victim and saying things like,
oh, I'm just not good enough, or oh, I'm super overwhelmed right now.
When really you have complete control over your priorities and how you schedule things. So that would be the thought shift in that respect. Another example is pressing blame on a lot of different people or external sources. So I'll use myself as an example for this. This would be saying things like,
well, it's Holly's fault that I didn't get these results because Holly should have done more to help me.
When really, successful business owners always take responsibility for their actions and the results that they get. So your thought shift here would be, no one else is responsible for my success, and I have full control over achieving what it is that I want to achieve. Understanding when you're falling into these patterns and knowing how to get out of them is crucial to your success. And I want you to remember this phrase always. Data over drama. If you want to learn how to prioritize mindset into your daily schedule and also find out 3 other of my non-negotiable daily habits that help me stay focused and get more done, definitely download the Fab 4. You can find the link to that in the description of this video. You can use these daily non-negotiable habits to remind you of the only money-making activities you need to do whenever overwhelm sets in. Plus, in this guide is also an exercise called the to-do list detox, which you can use to help you learn how to get more done with less stress and overwhelm, leaving you to do what you do best. Again, you can find that at the link in the description below. So those are the 4 mindset shifts that I'm prioritizing this year to help me stay focused in my life and in my business. Definitely let me know in the comments which one of these you found the most helpful and which one you are going to focus on first. Or if another mindset shift has been inspiring you lately, definitely tell me about that as well. And while you wait for next week's video, which is going to be all about how to design your day for optimal productivity, make sure you check out these videos here where I talk a lot more about different mindset and productivity habits. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for those boss vibes, be grateful for what you have, and show up for yourself every single day. You just bossed it.